Have you ever wondered how your yarn store owner, your local yarn store owner, figures out what to order before the information is out there, the new season information is out there in the world? Well, what happens is they get this, it's like a catalog. This is the Rowan Spring Summer 2018 Design Collection. And in it, there's an overview of what's in the magazine, so from the front cover to page 35 is an overview of all the designs in the magazine, which we've already talked about. And then it goes on to detail the new brochures. So this is the Rowan Little Dudes by Martin. It uses soft yak DK, hand knit cotton, and original denim, so the retailer knows that those are the yarns that are used in this collection. And it shows you photographs of each design, just one. And so the retailer can look at it and assess if they believe that these are designs that their customers are going to be interested in. Then there's a brochure called Rowan Cotton Crochet. It's by Lisa Richardson and Jane Crowfoot, and it's using a palette of cream, gray, and pastels in cotton glacé and summer light 4-ply and DK. And if you're a crochet fan, this is a gorgeous collection. Everything from, a long dress, a wraparound skirt type thing, wraps, tops. This outstanding shawl by Jane Crowfoot. This is by Lisa Richardson, gorgeous. Isn't this a spectacular shawl by Jane Crowfoot? Love it. Summer Light 4-ply. Gorgeous wrap, top. There's also an introduction to the new Rowan Cotton Cashmere collection. Now, in addition to this design sort of catalog, the retailer, if they have a Rowan rep, the Rowan rep would show up with samples of the yarns. If they don't have a rep, they would get sent samples. So for example, as a Rowan ambassador, I was sent these samples of cotton cashmere. I swatched up this one, and I'm just going to see what I used. I think it's a 4mm needle. Of course it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that's what it recommends, and that's what I used. Yes, 4mm needle. I love this. It feels dry, like I think this would be a spectacular summer yarn. And the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Such a beautiful summer palette of yarn colors. Faded denim, harbor blue, silver lining. Oh, linden green. Gorgeous, gorgeous shades. But I just love the fabric that this knits up to. So I think even without knitting a garment, I can highly recommend that. It's a DK weight. So even if you don't see anything in the design collection that you like, obviously you can knit up any DK weight design that you see. This is 85% cotton and 15% cashmere. And the recommended tension is, let me see, 20 stitches and 28 rows to 10 centimeters, 4 inches. So yeah, typical DK weight yarn. Rowan Selects are just that. They are exciting new yarns. They're introduced seasonally and they're limited edition. So your retailer can reorder them as long as there are stocks available. Once they're gone, they're gone. So this season, spring summer 2018, there are 2 selects. One is called Denim Lace, which I've seen being offered already. It's in stores already. And the other one is Mako Cotton, which is coming out in March, so should be anytime soon. So Rowan Selects, here is the Denim Lace, and I was sent a sample cone of this. And this is the Aran Green shade. It's beautiful, fine lace weight. It feels soft. This is recycled denim, so it will not shrink. It's already shrunk up as much as it's going to shrink. It's not going to shrink the way the original denim works. This is designed by Martin Story and Sharon Miller. Sharon Miller, what they did was they took the birch design from, this was so popular years ago in one of the Rowan magazines, and it's being reworked here in the Denim Lace. And Martin did the scarf and more of a shawly scarf here. Check out the 6 shades. I absolutely love the Harbor Fog. And a pullover. Now, the interesting thing I find about this is done in one, the moat scarfy shawl is done in one thread of this, one ply. All of the rest is done using this doubled. And at first I sort of wondered about that, but I think doubled it's going to give you a fine, I don't know, the texture is going to be really interesting. I wish I had another cone of this because I would swatch it up. I don't know. Will it work as a DK weight? I'd have to look at the designs to see what the gauge are for these designs. Will 2 strands of the Denim Lace work as a DK weight? I don't know. What do you think? Then the other Rowan Select is Mako Cotton. This reminds me of a yarn that came out a couple of years ago. It was a chunky yarn, which I didn't think I'd like, and then I knit with it and I loved, and I have a funny feeling this is going to be the same way. Mako Cotton, 63% cotton, 37% lyocell. Recommended needle size 5.5 millimeter, 19 stitches and 25 rows. So not an Aran weight, more like a worsted weight. The design collection was done by Quail Studios. I find Quail Studios designs really quite young, not to my taste, but that means somebody in your life might just love them. Look at that green. I do love that spring green color. I haven't swatched with this yet. I'm going to give it a try because I must admit I'm sort of intrigued. So if you see what I mean, very, very stylish, what I would consider for the younger person, off the shoulder, V-neck back. I don't know, depends I guess. Very casual styling, I would say, and the styling of the photo shoot reflects that. Then we have a preview of D Hardwick Colorwork Knits. This is not for everybody. Dee is making a name for herself in intarsia colorwork. I don't know if you recall, she did a book on designing your own octagon pieces of knitting, and then you put them together and made either a shawl or a blanket, whatever you wanted. It really spectacular. She does workshops on it. She also is doing workshops, I believe, on this. So you can either look at them and think, oh, very 70-ish, or they're like everything comes back again. So color work, I think, is coming back. Intarsia, I've never really got a grip on Intarsia, but if it's coming back, I might have to give it a go. You never know. In this seasonal catalog, they have a review of the seasonal yarns, the hand knitting yarns available for the season for the retailer. It tells them the number of the size of the ball, how it's packaged, if it comes in 10 ball packages or 5 ball packages or 20 ball packages. Original Denim comes in 20 ball packages. So they know what's current for this season. Then it lists down here the selects spring summer offerings, the current magazines that are available, the brochures that are still available for the retailer to order with the new ones highlighted, other books that are available under the Rowan name. And it has a chart that shows the retailer the yarn that's used, the number of balls of yarn used in each design. I believe it's for the smallest size, so it gives them an idea of if they're going to order Kid Silk Haze, how much they should order. So they can figure out what they want to order from that. And it also has a print copy of the shade card. But guess what? We have a real life copy of that here, so let's have a look at that. Here's the new Spring Summer 2018 shade card for Rowan. Sometimes these are offered as subscriber gifts, and if you get that chance, I would suggest going for it. I love getting my Rowan shade card, and I have books of them downstairs, old. I call them my archive of Rowan yarns. So it tells you all the different yarns offering for the season, gives you a description of them, but even better are these are real cut pieces of the yarn. So you get to have a really good look at the color. And there's nothing like if you really wanted to know what color of cotton cashmere to order this for the, for this perfect little cardigan you want to make this year, and you look at it and say, oh, I love that Harbor Blue, that's what I'm going to get, and you know what you're going to get. Sometimes, I'm sure retailers do a great job on the internet, but you always can be caught, questioning, did you really buy the right color? So there's the cotton cashmere, brand new yarn for 2018, spring summer 2018. You can see that indicated in the little emblem at the top left. Tells you what the content of the yarn is, how it's put up, the yardage per ball, and there's the care symbols, the recommended gauge, and needle size. Kid Silk Haze. Are there any new shades? If there were new shades of Kid Silk Haze, they would be shown, and don't seem to be any new shades of Kid Silk Haze. Fine lace, again, baby Surrey alpaca and fine merino wool. Lovely shade range there, and there are a lot of designs in the past that have used the fine lace and Kid Silk Haze together, and you should be able to find something in the Kid Silk Haze range to go with all of those fine lace shades. Sorry, I'm popping back and forth. Super fine merino 4-ply. Baby Merino Silk DK. Now there have been no new shades highlighted yet. Summer Light 4-ply. Ah, here you go. So, Summer Light 4-ply made with Egyptian cotton, and you'll see the new shades are, for spring summer, are highlighted in blue. So we have Seashell, Sand Dune, Touch of Gold, Lagostino, Coral Blush, Rooibos, Vintage Claret, Blossom, Green Bay, I love that color, and Anchor Gray, all new shades in Summer Light 4-ply for this season. Absolutely gorgeous. In the Summer Light DK, there are some new shades also. Seashell, Coral Blush, Pink Powder, Silvery Blue, oh, favorite denims, oh, gorgeous, love that shade. Sailor Blue, Garden, lovely green. So there's some beautiful new shades in the Summer Light DK. Next we have Cotton Glacé, and there are no new shades in that. I see here, no new shades. That is a Rowan classic yarn, as is the hand knit cotton. And there are some new shades here for this season. North Sea, a really dark green. Ballet Pink, a beautiful light pink. Looks like just the two. Some gorgeous blues there. Turkish Plum also. Lovely. Original Denim, still available in the 3, black, Memphis, and Nashville. I would love to see the ecru of this come back again. And you can see in the cut edges that denim is sort of an outside dyed yarn. So as it is worn, it wears off, and you end up with this gorgeous texture. The dye wears off of the top of the stitches. Love it. Creative Linen. I have ordered some of this. I've never knit with it before. It's 50% linen, 50% cotton. I'm looking forward to giving it a try. And Soft Yak DK. I knit a little cardigan out of this. Love this yarn. I would say it's, pretty much an all year round yarn. No new shades in there. They introduced that with quite a nice range of shades. And that's it for the Rowan shade card. So as I say, if you can get your hands on one of these, do so. Ask your local Rowan stockist if they can order you one up. It's handy if you're near a stockist, you can pop in and see shades. That's one thing, but if you can't, or if maybe your stockist doesn't bring in all the shades, then having a shade card is handy to have. So there you go. That's it for the season. All sorts of good things happening. And if you're a Rowan subscriber, you should have your subscriber copy by now. If you don't, please contact Rowan and tell them, because they put it on Facebook. Please let us know if you haven't received your subscriber copy yet. So let them know, and you'll get a subscriber copy sent to you as a replacement. Okay, that's it for the Spring-Summer 2018 Rowan offerings. Thank you. See you next time at the end of March for my March update.